Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Tuesday Panic. I'm your host, Paul Turner, and I hope that you are not panicking today. I know school has begun for many students around the country, and I know they have around here, so please, I hope you're not panicking, but if you are, we have a few thoughts for you that maybe will help in your youth meeting tomorrow night or add value to what you already have planned, and that's what this show is all about. It's about adding value. It's about helping you that are youth workers that are just kind of fumbling, or maybe you just you got your plan together, but you need a little something extra. Either way, we're glad that you're here. Thanks for coming in and joining us. Hey, I want to thank a few subscribers. I want to thank Ryan Hills, Jay Dubro116, Jeffrey Dyson, CJ Burrows, Lena Prindle. Thank you so much for subscribing. You never know, we might have something going on here. We're getting close to 100 subscribers, so that's pretty cool. Thank you so much for being a part of that. All right, so what's the dealio for today? Let me tell you, did I just say dealio? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that. Actually, I did. Let's move on. All right, so here's what you can do. You can go ahead for tomorrow night, a couple ideas you can do for ways for kids to get to know each other. Number one, get some white t-shirts, right? And you can either buy them or you can have the kids bring them. You can call it a whiteout night where everything's a clean slate. Everything you're doing is just, brand spanking new. Maybe their kids are in a new school. Maybe they've moved up, things like that. And the reputation kids want to have, this is what you're emphasizing, is say, look, what kind of reputation do you want to have? So you give all these to the kids and have markers available, things like that. And ask these kids, say, look, ask your students, say, what do you want to be known for? What kind of names do you want to be known for? What kind of names do you want people to call you? What kind of compliments? What kind of reputation do you want to have? And so you begin to write and say, whatever it is you want for yourself, write that on the t-shirt of another person in the room. So you just spend a good 5-10 minutes, maybe say, hey, look, here's some markers, go around, sign everybody's shirt at least once, and put on there things like loving and kind and generous and Christian or Christ-like. And the scripture you could use with that, super simple, Proverbs 22:1. In fact, it might be a good idea to have your kids even try to memorize this. A good name is more desirable than great riches. To be esteemed is better than silver or gold. And kids need to know this, that if they will go ahead and recognize that their name is super important and what they're known for and what they're known by. We live in an age of bullying where, kids are called names and sometimes they're called that name their whole life. But you know what? Kids can step up and start to affirm other people and take away some of that stigma of maybe a name that they have gotten that is not very good. The second resource I have for you is called A Few of My Favorite Things. And it's a simple sheet that you can download from my website, thediscipleproject.net. And it has a bunch of things on there like, what's your favorite movie? What's your favorite song? What's your favorite band? What's your favorite YouTube channel? What's your favorite tech device? All those things. These are ways that if you have a kid and say, look, would you fill this out for me? I would like to get to know a little bit more about you this school year. And if they'll fill that out, you can use that throughout the year on their birthdays or if they achieve something. And there's little things like, hey, I like Snickers bars, my favorite candy bar, or my favorite fast food. And this way you can find a way to say, look, I see that you like McDonald's or Burger King. Hey, want to go to lunch? This sheet will be able to help you and give you a little bit more information about the students that you're going to meet and encounter this year. You have some ideas and games that you use with your kids to get to know your kids or how your kids get to know each other? Well, would you please leave a comment for me in, now I've been waiting to say this, the doobly-doo, that's right, the doobly-doo, the comment section down below. Would you go ahead and leave me a comment there? Leave me something that you use with your kids. I'd love to hear about it. And if you really, really like the show, be sure to go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and that way you can get this information in your mailbox. When I post something, it'll come directly to you. So thank you again. Thanks for being a part of the Tuesday Panic. I'm your host, Paul Turner, and we will see you next week. Have a great youth meeting.